In the world of cryptocurrency, security is everything. Bitcoin and other digital assets rely on cryptographic encryption to keep transactions secure. But what happens when quantum computing, an advanced technology capable of solving complex mathematical problems at unimaginable speeds, enters the scene? Is Bitcoin at risk of being broken, or is the crypto world ready to adapt? The debate over quantum computing's potential to disrupt blockchain technology has sparked discussions among crypto enthusiasts, researchers, and cybersecurity experts alike. What is quantum computing? Unlike traditional computers that process information in bits, either 0 or 1, quantum computers use quantum bits, or qubits, which can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This ability, called superposition, allows quantum computers to perform calculations at speeds that would take classical computers thousands or even millions of years to complete. Quantum entanglement further boosts their efficiency, enabling instant communication between qubits no matter the distance. To put this into perspective, imagine a massive library filled with billions of books. A classical computer would have to search through each book one by one to find a specific piece of information. A quantum computer, on the other hand, could analyze all the books at once. This is why quantum computing is considered a game changer in various fields, from medicine to artificial intelligence, and potentially cryptocurrency security. What makes quantum computers so powerful is their ability to process complex calculations that would be nearly impossible for traditional computers. They are especially useful for solving optimization problems, simulating molecules for drug discovery, and enhancing artificial intelligence through deep learning models. This computational advantage could revolutionize industries that rely on massive data processing. However, quantum computing is still in its infancy. The technology faces several challenges, including maintaining quantum coherence, reducing error rates, and scaling up the number of qubits. Quantum systems require extremely low temperatures and controlled environments to function properly, making them expensive and difficult to develop. Despite these hurdles, major companies and research institutions continue to invest heavily in quantum advancements, anticipating a future where quantum computers could outperform traditional machines in many areas, including cryptography, financial modeling, and cybersecurity. How does Bitcoin's security work? Bitcoin's security is built on cryptographic algorithms, specifically the SHA-256 hashing function and the ECDSA, elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. These protect wallets, transactions, and private keys, making it nearly impossible for hackers to break into accounts or manipulate the blockchain. The difficulty of solving these cryptographic puzzles is what keeps Bitcoin secure. A Bitcoin transaction relies on a digital signature to verify its authenticity. This signature is generated using a private key, which remains secret, and a public key, which is visible to the network. The ECDSA algorithm ensures that while the public key can be shared, the private key cannot be easily derived from it. This asymmetry is what makes Bitcoin transactions secure under current computational standards. Even with the world's most powerful supercomputers, it would take billions of years to break Bitcoin's encryption. Additionally, Bitcoin's security is reinforced by its decentralized nature. The blockchain network is maintained by thousands of nodes, each verifying transactions independently. This makes it extremely difficult for a single entity to manipulate or alter transaction history. Any attempt to alter a previous transaction would require control over 51% of the network's computing power, a feat nearly impossible due to the immense energy and computational resources needed. Moreover, Bitcoin employs the proof of work (POW) consensus mechanism, where miners compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles to validate transactions. This process not only secures the network, but also makes attacks costly and inefficient. To succeed in a fraudulent attack, a malicious actor would need computational power greater than the rest of the network combined, making such attempts economically unfeasible. Overall, Bitcoin's security architecture is a combination of cryptographic protection, decentralized verification, and computational deterrence, making it one of the most secure digital assets in the world today. Can quantum computers break Bitcoin? The concern arises when quantum computers become powerful enough to break encryption methods that protect Bitcoin. If a quantum computer achieves quantum supremacy, the ability to outperform classical computers in cryptographic tasks, it could theoretically reverse engineer private keys from public addresses, allowing hackers to access Bitcoin wallets. Experts estimate that a quantum computer would need around 1,500 to 10,000 logical qubits to break Bitcoin's security, a level not yet reached but actively being pursued. A fully capable quantum computer could also compromise the integrity of blockchain mining. Currently, Bitcoin mining involves solving complex cryptographic puzzles, a process known as proof of work. Since quantum computers could solve these problems exponentially faster than traditional hardware, they could centralize mining power, disrupting Bitcoin's decentralized nature. However, Bitcoin developers and cryptographic researchers are already working on quantum-resistant encryption techniques. Post-quantum cryptography aims to create algorithms that remain secure even against quantum attacks. Several proposals, such as lattice-based cryptography and hash-based signatures, are being explored as potential solutions. Additionally, blockchain upgrades could introduce quantum-resistant cryptographic methods before quantum computers become a real threat. Governments and private institutions are also investing in quantum-safe cryptographic research, ensuring that financial systems, including Bitcoin, remain secure. The timeline for practical quantum threats is still uncertain. Many experts believe that widespread quantum computing capable of breaking Bitcoin's encryption is at least a decade or more away, giving the crypto industry time to adapt and strengthen its defenses. How soon will this happen? Currently, quantum computers are still in their early stages. Companies like Google, IBM, and startups like IonQ are making progress. But practical large-scale quantum computing is still years away. Quantum computers could pose a real threat to Bitcoin. However, there's no definitive timeline. While Google's Sycamore quantum processor demonstrated quantum supremacy in 2019, it was only able to solve a problem that had no real-world application. Today's quantum computers struggle with noise and error rates, limiting their ability to perform complex tasks like breaking cryptographic encryption. Even when more advanced quantum systems become available, they will likely be expensive and inaccessible to average users or hackers, at least initially. What can Bitcoin do to protect itself? The crypto world isn't standing still. Developers are already working on quantum-resistant cryptography, new algorithms designed to withstand quantum attacks. Some potential solutions include post-quantum cryptography, upgrading Bitcoin's encryption to quantum-safe algorithms. Researchers are working on lattice-based, hash-based, and multivariate polynomial cryptographic methods that quantum computers cannot easily break. Quantum-resistant blockchains, developing entirely new blockchain structures designed to be secure against quantum threats. Several blockchain projects, such as QAN Platform and Quantum Resistant Ledger, QRL, are already incorporating post-quantum cryptographic measures. Hard forks or protocol updates. If needed, Bitcoin could implement an upgrade to replace vulnerable cryptographic methods before quantum computers become too powerful. The challenge is coordinating such an upgrade across the decentralized network without disrupting Bitcoin's functionality. Some experts believe that hybrid cryptography, a combination of classical and quantum-resistant algorithms, could be an interim solution while the world transitions into the quantum era. Additionally, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, is actively working on standardizing post-quantum cryptographic algorithms, providing a pathway for Bitcoin and other digital assets to future-proof their security. The broader impact on cryptocurrency and beyond. While Bitcoin is the primary focus, quantum computing could also impact other cryptocurrencies and financial systems. Ethereum, for example, uses a different cryptographic approach, but may also need to adapt to quantum threats. Stablecoins, DeFi protocols, and even banking institutions relying on traditional cryptographic security measures could be at risk if they don't adopt quantum-resistant algorithms in time. Moreover, national security agencies and governments are paying close attention to quantum computing developments. If a government gains access to a highly advanced quantum computer before private industries do, it could potentially decrypt sensitive financial or military data, posing geopolitical risks. Beyond finance, quantum computing could disrupt cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and even healthcare. Encryption methods used in cloud storage and secure messaging apps might become obsolete, prompting tech companies to develop new security standards. Meanwhile, quantum advancements could accelerate drug discovery and complex simulations, offering breakthroughs in medical research, ensuring that industries remain protected while leveraging quantum computing's vast potential. While quantum computing is an exciting breakthrough, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are not defenseless. The technology is still evolving, and there is time to adapt. The question is not whether crypto will survive the quantum age, but rather how quickly the industry can prepare. One thing is certain, change is coming, and those who stay ahead of the curve will shape the future of digital assets. As the race between cryptographers and quantum scientists continues, the balance between security and innovation will determine the future of Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin become obsolete, or will it evolve to withstand quantum threats? The answer depends on how well the crypto industry anticipates and adapts to this technological revolution.